Window smoke in immediately. Zywoo jumps out, looking for the fight towards connector. A very heavy lean from Vitality for this mid-brawl. The bomb loose over towards B apartments, so you won't see a commitment just yet from MOUZ as they make their way in through the underpass, and Apex has spotted them out.
He gets that information, and now Zywoo feels like he's on a timer. The vulnerability of this walk-through under.
They're faking A. Do they drop back to deal with this?
Oh, that's the fight! And he's nailed it. Torji had his chance. The back was turned, and Zywoo just pivots into the one-tap. Effortless. Nice for Brolan. Talk about effortless. Nearly gets 3. Solid output from Brolan.
Spinks has a lot of space here. They could rotate into him, or he might even try and cut them off at the pass, because the bomb's picked up now and should go down towards the B bomb site with ease. This will be a retake situation.
Incredible output from the Swede.
I'll back these two, Exertion and Spinks, in this 2v2.
Yeah, they should be set to collect, right? Exertion's got it down. Spinks has already got full control of short. Feels like it's inevitable that Mezzi's going to go down. Just a single bullet will do it. Even finds the headshot. It is Zywoo, though. Going to be encroaching quietly from the B apartments. No, they have no idea, and so he has to nail that first shot. Now he knows exactly where Spinks is. It's not planted for him. Zywoo's not the kind of guy to hold the 10-seconder, though. Spinks can play with his food. That's beautiful. What a start from Zywoo.
Okay, that one on the Spinks as well in the 1v1. This one's personal. Once upon a time in that jersey, lifting the trophy at this very event.
Again with his forward stance. From pistol to the rifles out. Mezzi this time, the one to probe up mid, escorted by Flames.
Through underpass.
This could be a vulnerability to Flamesy. On his next glance, if he's not careful, yeah, okay, times it well. Catches Zelex. More where that came from. Rifles as well. And that's the kill Brolan needed. Catches Mezzi on the retreat. One back from Zywoo. Oh, the team flash. Yeah, it was perfect. Sets him up. Gives him the fight, but not ready for the jump into the window. Flamesy, they're playing off of each other lovely here. Vitality showing that team synergy. Oh, wow. Doesn't matter. The 1 HP, Zywoo's still taking fights.
Well, they knew Torji was top middle, so couldn't have gotten too far. And looks like Apex, could have had him dead to rights at a moment's time. Pivots back, doesn't want to hang around up close and personal in Palace. With the bomb loose, 50 seconds on the clock. If Torji gets any more damage done, pretty tidy. Nikolil picked up. Apex finds the frag, and it'll be the 2-0 start, soon to be the 3-0.
Let's go!
Vitality want to play on the front foot on the CT side. We just heard Exertion talking about something mid-century. It makes sense. Window top, count the standard openings. And Rops makes the jump.
He's been practicing his KZ an awful lot. Wow, we've already got first blood, and they're worse for wear up top mid. Rops, this disruptive force, he will be hiding his time around that smoke. It won't last for much longer. It's starting to fade now. He commits, starts to unload his mag, needs to dip back around short just in time, calculated by Mr. Cool.
Still playing this clampdown setup, right? Nobody betted into A, nobody ticket. You've got 2 players towards short, 2 players towards con to be able to respond to this, and they are starting to saunter in down the ramp towards connector.
Spotted, and wow, precision from Torji on that rifle. Wasn't expecting Mezzi to have been immediately there to lend a hand and find the belated trade. Onto Exertion as well. Flames goes pushing. This is so disruptive from the CTs. They're just taking these fights on their terms. Easy pickings for Mezzi. Bomb delivered to his front door by Spinks, and now Brolan in jeopardy. One fight cleanly, removing Mezzi's head, flushed out by the util. But he's got 25 seconds to scoop up this bomb and come up clutch. Apex in this corner on short might be overlooked completely. Yeah, you're just not ready for it. Every time you think you've cleared out short, there's another body.
Yeah, the X-ray, sorry, it's the radar right there with the X's all just littered around middle, not even getting close to a site. So all the fights taking place in the corridor.
MOUZ losing out in a 3-map affair versus Furia to send them into this 1-1 bucket.
Just grab himself an opening kill in one of these rounds, right, to get the account going.
This is brave. Forward walk from
They're going to break the smoke.
And it does look like it's going to be a smoke break play. Brolan unprepared for that completely. He does manage to get gun on. Does significant damage to Mezzi, and it was technically an opening kill. Exertion found Apex in the interim towards connector.
Yeah, Flames with this space being highlighted by the Obs team. And Zywoo also tucked in tight. So as this rotation starts to head back, they will be calling over towards the B finish. The forward position of Rops now.
Brolan may have called, he was low in apartments, and now they're going to be stunned when a full HP Rops is in this off angle. Spinks going to try and draw the crosshair. No, he just crab walks in. That crouch costs him. Zelex good for the trade, but damage was inflicted down to 18. Now that molly could make life difficult. Got to get out of there.
A shot.
Torji again. Headhunting, this time with the AWP. Should be set to collect now. Bombs down, Zywoo CT spawn, Flamesy working on that apartment's flank.
Yeah, you've got money, so I think if you're Vitality, go fishing. See if Flamesy can find anything on this flank. If there's a gap, if it's not considered, then Zywoo can activate.
Looks like he's considering it just in time. Double zoomed in. For Flamesy swing, and it does connect. Limited options now for Vitality. Flamesy looks to back away.
I should signal the save, but if they can do some damage here, see if you can deny this AWP, take away another rifle. The safe haven and the way out is going to have to be through short. Flamesy playing over towards Sandwich this time.
He goes through the connector smoke here. Exertion trying to find space towards Con. That 40-second mark. And oh, Zywoo spotted a flash of the AWP. Nice work from Spinks and Exertion. It's Flamesy overlooked for one back. He knows Spinks was towards the Tetris boxes, but still finds Torji overextending. It's good back from Spinks. Should be set now. Pick up that bomb, making his way in towards the A site, and Mezzy looking for the lurk on Zelex. Spots him, but a clean headshot with the Kalash. Posts up number 2 for MOUZ.
Well pieced together round there for MOUZ, right? That's a scorcher of an opening shot there from Spinks, and then Exertion chips in. Flamesy does well to make it interesting, but the fact he's stuck in Sandwich, 2 is more than the output he should have been getting away with. Selling this mid control, they really want to stop this, right? I think they're fed up of being dictated to here in middle.
Roland paths into the block smoke, and oh, that's the end of him. Apex has been given a gift there. But pressure immediately amplified on B. They've lost Mezzy. Zelex, ooh, goes down to Apex. That's another one for their captain, Vitality. Need to retake control because Torji's in the apartments with the bomb. Exertion's already taken control of the site.
This is where the Spinks look really gets to play into things. They're not going to expect him so late, and he is miles away right now.
So late. Apex creeping and crawling apartments. Exertion considering that possibility.
This gives time to Spinks, right?
Yeah, more and more time off that clock. He's heading towards the market flank now. As Apex arrives, so does Spinks. Beautiful timing on that. Flamesy's in trouble. Sure, you know where he is, but Spinks will close it down. The latest of arrivals. That's a lot of damage. One single HE grenade. How's Exertion and Zelex limping through round 11. Brolin versus Zywoo on the edge of that smoke. He hasn't given it away though. There's a fight in middle that Flamesy's able to remove. The head of Exertion for an opening. That's one back for Vitality in the opening department. And no response from MOUZ immediately. They creep up Cat. The test imminent for Robs. He's found the first effortless. Zywoo finding Brawl, and it's all falling into place. Just Torji gonna do some combat AWPing. Couldn't handle every angle. Flamesy secures it.
That one's landed nicely.
Pulls a lot of attention away from that A site. You can see Flamesy's drawn further back with the flashbangs, and now they just walk on out. Mezzy, unprepared. Spinks opens up the account. Exertion still kicking up a fuss in mid. Surely can't take 2. The damage inflicted though, that A site lost. Flying the MOUZ flag. Zywoo and Robs left in a 2-on-4 with every reason to go for it. Last round, why not? Should be set in stone. Just trying to find their angle of approach. MOUZ playing this one by the book. They know that clock is ticking to secure a dead even half. It's MOUZ's Mirage pick after all, and they have shown us how. That's a T-side they can be proud of. It was a slow start from MOUZ, but 6-6, dead even on the half.
And this time you got a stand-in. This time you got a major rookie.
With a stand-in and a rookie, Chad.
Zach's in the right place.
Okay, Rollins primed and ready. Can the stand-in step up? Good find. Zywoo and Mezzy have kept us level, but the bomb has flooded in. Apex looking to get that bomb planted, covered by Zywoo. Exertion and Spinks have partnered up on that stairs side.
It's a default plant. Consider that for the post.
Let's see if Apex can see those communications flowing. Playing off of one another with that flashbang. One's up on the staircase though. It's Exertion. Can he hit the shot? Mezzy can. Looking for another as well. Spinks hard to kill. Zywoo makes it so. And feels like a necessary pistol just to stop this momentum MOUZ have built up in that first half. It seems they've done enough. Torji nails the headshot onto Apex's swing here. Takes another man with him. But the compulsory pistol to stem the bleed and to put their best foot forward. Vitality take the pistol in our second half.
Yeah, again, I want to draw attention, and he'll need assistance to get out of here.
This round really does determine an awful lot of how Mirage is going to go.
He's actually going to go for a search here. Spotted.
Okay, Flames is in trouble. Gets tacked up down to 40, and Apex will accelerate upon the information. He'll rip the head off of Exertion, his counterpart, on the other side, and no immediate response. Everyone freezes. Torji gagging to find that equalizing frag here if Apex does poke his nose out. Smoke from Flamesy should obscure. Sit at that break. In two minds about that. It's Spinks that is playing very proactively here, and he's done very well. Catches Robs on the clears. There's another top mid. Spots out Zelix on the window side. Apex does control the Galil. Takes him through the boards and a long-range laser beam onto Zelix. Should secure the round comfortably.
Yeah, poor Brolin tucked over towards B. He's going to be lucky to stay alive right now. The bomb will get planted, and I'm sure the Hounds will be let off the leash to try and hunt this one away. Shout out to Apex in this opening kill department. I was talking about Exertion, right? The fact that he's going to be the talisman for that. Well, Apex has taken it personally and he's doing it himself. He's 6-2.
Damn. Rolling back the years.
Yeah, Exertion is 4-4, so both in-game leaders finding those opening dents, but Apex with back-to-back, and especially those kills coming onto Exertion, the two of them really trying to figure out each other's movements. And here's that kill. Flames is able to remove, and that's the board wipe. So comfortable now, 10-6. He should be happy. He's doing very well right now, leading the charge for the boys. Okay, M4 for Spinks. Light upgrades for the rest. Zywoo across.
Oh, he spots the boost. That information will be relayed. Yes, Spinks has provided an opening, but is there a punish from Flamesy? Looks like they've evaded, and he hasn't chosen to unload his mag into the smoke.
The early info, and they've been able to evacuate, right? So you can't really capitalize off the back of that. This is going to be Apex having to call them into this.
He had one M4. You set him up to succeed.
And that's the engine alongside Apex down. 17-5, Zywoo.
This could be the fight they're waiting for, though. Mezzy primed and ready. Zelix puts his head in the vice. Mezzy slams it shut. Trade attempt. Good work from Robs to remove Spinks after that. Backs were turned, and Brolin profits. You beautiful work on that. 5-7 takes out Flamesy. And Robs making no secret of where he's coming from. Surely MOUZ round now. Robs can't hit ahead. Brolin can. Stunning from the super sub. Yeah.
It's been like this for a while, but $500 and you can unleash Fury. Zywoo gets the AWP out, boosted up.
Trying to see over the top of that smoke. Exertion in no man's land in mid. All exposed, and Zywoo adjusts. 18-5 as he provides an opening kill.
Well, makes up for that last round, doesn't he? So now, and managed for Vitality to find the close and look for round number 11. Bomb grouped up over towards B, and it's Brolin on the balcony. Spinks to try and chip in from short. Brolin has to go huge again.
He did it in the previous with the 5-7. Now he has that one-shot headshot at any range with the AK-47. Spinks has that smoke. He's in position to support him. Here comes the pressure. Brolin catches another with his back turned, and then Spinks will activate. Vitality in a lot of trouble now. Molly will force him back. Playing his life, that's important. The nade could do significant damage, does. Bowled over. Torji's rotated through, removes the woo. It's Spinks next up to bat. Torji, what's that? Gets caught in the open doorway, but not ready for Spinks on bench. Apex again, not looking at his target. It's up to Robs in the clutch. Spinks is onto the USP and he's hit the headshot. That's softened him up. It's easy pickings for Zelix. Just his 6th frag, but a crucial frag from Zelix.
Yeah, Robs gets that cleanly. You back him in for that 1v1 in that situation against the young gun. He's feeling it right now.
I think they all are. Will Apex get anything done? Nothing but a flash in his face. Fortunate for him, the Glock from Robs will enable him to retrieve the AK.
Yeah, he was the only other man with armor.
Ooh, Torji tracks the swing of Flamesy. There was multiple bodies on his screen though, and actually nearly exposed. Spinks goes down. It's hectic in middle. Zywoo and a Desert Eagle, Robs with the Kevlar. Maybe Torji's susceptible to this Deagle clearing. Up on the bricks, will mantle into ladder room. Trying to get out, trying to find a safe exit. Looks like he's found it. Spam does so much damage. Rob's dead though to Zelix. An important find at range.
They left the bomb top middle. Neither of them picked it up, so Zywoo not even playing for the objective right now. He's going to hear the rotation through CT.
He wants the fight. Zalex versus Zywoo. Everything says Zalex should have this, and he does. Continuing to crush Vitality's spirits. 3 now consecutive from MOUZ.
They're doing it again. Let's see if they can go for another run of 5.
You'll see those little missteps that shouldn't really add up to much. We're getting a util dumped from MeZ. Rob's trying to profit from this distraction. He has got backs turned in the back lines for 1.5. Torji necessary. Stands his ground stairs. Flamesy clearing through. We'll catch Torji on the wrong side of that smoke. The fact you're going for another window boost is held. Oh, and that's why you put the AK into Zelek's hands. MOUZ trying to instill confidence in their major rookie. Let's put it to good use in now a 3-on-3. Okay, that's the first step, being in the right place on the CT side.
Yeah, it means the bomb won't go down either. Oh, okay. What's changed? The wind? Off they go. Just start running. Spinks, you got to do it all.
Probably told him he could do it on his own, or not. Straight through the box from MeZ.
Time.
Picking plant, covered by the smoke. Hang on, Brolin can be disruptive here. Where's the covering fire? He's got to be getting that bomb planted. They're screaming at him. Brolin can take him off. Oh, the cover just in time. They can't find it through the box, and the play is extended. Zelek's low in a 1 versus 2. Not happening. MeZ makes sure of it. Mr. Merriman just in time extends play and secures 11 for Vitality.
Two most important kills from MeZ right there. The fact that he finds Spinks, that's the way in, and then.
Looks like Zywoo wants to go through the ramp smoke. Robs has got a lot of work to do. He's ready for it. The aggression met with resistance. Robs needs a second, removes exertion. Spinks slinks straight behind the side box. An opportunity for the multi. Couldn't quite tame the last bullet. Couldn't pull it into MeZ, so an advantage for Vitality, but for how long? The hero once more. Brolin and his MP9 up close. If they rush this plant, MeZ is a dead man. Flames is so disconnected from the pack, he's going to be closing that gap through Palace. Torji smoked off.
That's about to fade.
Dead silent on the map. Now Brolin. Oh, he had his chance. He had his opportunity. Doesn't find Robs or MeZ, but Torji has removed the healthiest member in Flamesy. They know where they both are. Nade softens him up. A good swing from Robs to remove the threat. Torji CT faster than he's ready for, got to back exposed and removes Robs. It's a 1v1. Can Mr. Merriman do it once more for the map? Torji versus MeZ. Nade's not going to find his target, and MP9, he knows he's low. MeZ's used this time very wisely. Repositions into the blind spot. Catches the back turn and secures Mirage for Vitality.
Apex happy with that one. He had to work hard, ask for accountability from his team, and they showed up. Some massive moments from MeZ and Robs down the stretch. That's 13-9. That's their Mirage woes out the window, and coming up next is their choice of Dust 2. Sorry, Justin. They still get the space they're looking for. Spinks going to activate upper tunnels against Robs.
It's a fair fight, despite those dual Berettas. And Spinks takes him down cleanly.
It's going to force your hand into A now for the finish.
That's what Exertion's HE's for. Can he get that timing bang on the money? It would be too early now. Waits for that next sound cue, waits for the nade. It's all about timing. And release. Spotted, heavy damage inflicted. Torji belt rung, gooshed. Still, Exertion tapping the head off of Zywoo, keeping their hands empty right now. Couple back from Vitality. There's a tap through the smoke that Torji on the back.
Fade away.
Pedal. Yeah, just as he rounds the corner. At least you get yourself a bomb plant. Anything more does feel out of the realms of possibility. Torji, last seen long, has gone round the world to try and approach from the short side, but he's going to be so cautious of him. It limits his post-plant possibilities. Now CT will activate with Torji close short. Apex wondering where the hell they are. Now gets a sound cue, draws his attention, and Torji spotted on the short side. Wow, Torji.
Great output.
Seriously good. I mean, he gets gooshed and still finds 2.
Yeah, very well done from him. Pistol round at the first will go in the favor of MOUZ.
Still so many on the belt of Vitality. Here's some pressure on towards the long side. Brolin not going to be affected. Trying to clear out long. Flamesy takes some flack from the HE, and clean from MP9 work of Brolin. completely neutralizes the long side, enables Torchy to focus on this fight. They're getting across the sight line, but not past Exertion, shuts them down. Apex just one consolation frag. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for MOUZ.
Okay, beautiful. Well, unlike Mirage, this is a map that MOUZ have played so far throughout their campaign. Sure, it's only been a handful of best of threes. CTs are looking for some action.
I think they're going to find it. Just a matter of time here. Perfect position for Exertion over the top of the smoke. Apex doesn't know what just hit him. They want more. Spinks trying to back away. The support from Torchy's AWP denies Zywoo trying to punish. First gun round, MOUZ take the first 2 frags. This is that dream start continuing. Flash through that actually catches Flamesy. We're seeing team flashes now. Spinks is going to pick up a freebie.
Yeah, saw a bit of that on day 1 and even yesterday against 9Z. So this is where you question just how well oiled they are coming into this cold.
I mean, on those listen-ins, that was not a Vitality that were casual. They were stressed.
And again, this is all the expectation. That means the pressure on one side of the server. Vitality coming into this major favorites throughout the season. They were multiple levels of the rest of the field. The consensus being it has that gap closed. Na'Vi, Spirit, man, I was going to say Falcons, hoping to bring that conversation, but not with the way they've been playing. The trap is set, Goose in sight, they should have this one done.
Certainly should. Mezzi gets across with Robs in combination. Exertion's going to be flushed out by the flame, and it's easy for Mezzi.
20 seconds, though.
1 versus 4 that I don't know if there's anything to be done about. It was already crossed a ramp, he's not ready. Caught with his nades out, Brolin closes it down for number 4.
Yeah, well, Zelix even able to get himself an upgrade there, so...
And then they can clamp down together. As Util's thrown, Xerxen readies himself for the battle. Zywoo scout trying to clear these angles. Woof! Rapid from the scout, now things collapse! How's that happened? Robs finds Zelix, confirms where he is towards the tunnels. Mezzi and Flamesy starting to accelerate, trying to find him. The bomb on the back of Flamesy, and no way for Brolin to lend him a hand. He has to do this on his own. This major rookie has to defend his side with honor. Oh, with Vim, he's done so well. It's now a 1v1 for the ace. Zelix, have you got it? Apex peeks it in, and the P250 will steal it away. The glory was just a click of his mouse away. Zelix can't close.
Can't believe Apex has just done the kid like that.
Brutal.
But he's very committed to this. Very committed.
That's what he's waiting for. It's a ratty angle, and he gets to dip away as well. No trade provided. The fact he's gone for the double dip, now he's booked. He should be a dead man. Can't hit the quick scope. Flamesy runs him down. Long seized for Vitality. They've still got that late piece in Robs, who's been slowly forging a path up short, blocked by the smoke for now.
Yeah, no rotation, and they haven't pushed up a beat either. They've just blocked it, so they might try and play down towards middle and see if they can catch him. Colin attempts the block there, but that one is still going to land. It gives him a lip to work around if he wants to go up towards A ramp. So there's the flash, takes a peek, but gets spammed out, and Zywoo takes him with the AWP.
Using that AWP off of Torgy's corpse.
Rotation is here, though. 30 seconds.
Spinks has arrived. Exertion not alone. Neither's Robs on the short side, though, and I think they know what's up. Flamesy won, and yeah, oh, it's perfect from Vitality. It all falls into place.
Oh, this is how quick it can come crumbling down, right? The fact that they lost to a light buy, that AWP gets retained. There's extra cash now splashed on the Vitality side, and then...
So does his counterpart Torgy, but he's going short side.
They're starting 4A, though.
Heavy lean.
Yeah, Zywoo didn't take that either, just post up in middle. Cat scout into Torgy.
Okay, Torgy's in a position for this. Has to nail the first, does so. Spots out Flamesy, dips back around the corner, nothing from Mezzi on the attempt.
Now this time he will value.
Xerxen hearing all of this. Zelix departs his sight to ensure Xerxen has help on this fight for the doors. 30 seconds and still Vitality hesitant to commit. Here it comes through the door. Zelix will swing on the engagement, sweeps 2 under the rug.
Should be round.
Should be enough. Apex is going to scoop up the bomb. He's going to have to be the hero, though. The CT is not smoked. Your back will be presented if you try and take this fight with Zelix. Robs is in the B side, but Apex, oh my god, he's dead. That's round. Clean from MOUZ, converting off of the opening, and Zelix racking himself up an impactful triple.
We're having fun with it right now, out long.
Okay, swing into the AWP. Passes Zywoo opening every day of the week. Brolin has lost long. What's MOUZ's response? Looks like Spinks gets proactive up middle.
Apex has to stay focused on his crosshair here. He cannot just be motor mouth.
You know he will be. If he loses that bomb, this gets incredibly awkward. Spinks not rushing things. A cross smoke has been thrown.
Flames is here in the rotation.
Okay, so he knows the information has made it over to MOUZ.
Spinks is coming
wide
back.
open, but the bomb's committed long.
Spinks is coming back.
Oh, he is, and their backs are turned completely. Flames
no!
Dead is ugly! Spinks! A guaranteed frag, but perhaps not. Flames is going to accelerate into the short side, trying to draw attention, keep him busy. Molly makes life difficult, forced forward and segregated. Flamesy onto Torgy, there's more where that came from. Another, oh, and Flamesy combined with the shrapnel of Apex grenade. Job done, round 1, Vitality 4.
6-4, Zywoo boosted in Suicide with the Orb. It's just going to be a one-man B-star on Zelix again, and I'm surprised they haven't been trying to punish the kid. They tried a couple of mid to be sure, but nothing direct, nothing poppy. Torgy again up to bat, and Zywoo takes him down.
Okay. Back-to-back Zywoo openers.
Yeah, he's 3-1 in that department now as well. Both AWPers finding success.
Possession's up and over. Flamesy takes him down comfortably. So a twist of the knife, that opening disadvantage now exacerbated.
I don't think you'll have expected them to start 4A again. So you've taken down the A rotating rifler and the A AWPer. So you're very likely to try and finish towards A. And Brolin's actually...
There's a red carpet rolled out right now.
Yeah, well, he's got himself an upgrade. Can he get back and contribute? Spinks is unknown towards long, so he might get a freebie against Mezzy, sure, but Brolin has to do something because the round's gone.
He pays 60 health to try and block him with util, but Flamesy makes it across already.
And Mezzy's not moving, right? He's just staying long doors. Spinks is actually coming to him.
He knows who he's up against, or he can make a hesitant guess.
I think the thing is with Brolin, not in the kill feed yet, you're assuming it's him.
Little do you know they're over on B, and Spinks is gone.
So there's a good bit of information. Rops has got them marooned onto this side of the map. I think if you're Apex, you would love the hunt here. It's only going to be 1,900 going into the bank balance for the final round of play for the half for MOUZ. They're not really springing to action with many bodies. They're being very safe about this. Is Rops even going to give it a look right now? These two M4s will be the biggest of the weapons carried through. Brolin should be able to drop another one. And here they come, starting to activate now.
There's a lot of work to do for Zelix and Brolin if they want to carry them through. Nice find to start, Brolin as well, but they are going to lose Zelix, forcing another rebuy. Vitality put all their resources into that.
Okay, so taking out one, it is going to limit it. It could have been 3 now, unless they get tricky with the money.
The HE's just been so well placed every time. He gets no info, no damage. This time a 3B start. Does that mean Rops is going to get a test? They're walking in. Rops can't believe it. There's 2 on his screen. A third revealed. Exertion on B as well.
Just erupt up short here. Try and take the space quite quickly if you can. Not doing it with pace as Apex, but definitely starting to beeline in that direction. Exertion darts back immediately. Does it silently.
Sounded like it was quite close to Exertion there. Just a stray bullet through the doors from Zywoo's Orb.
Yeah, making some assumptions here about the setup is Apex. He hasn't cleared out short, but expecting no one to be home the way that he's quick changing.
Torgy's scout could find this, and ooh, he's quick with it. Removes the head of Apex. Looks like Flamesy's once again going to be that probe.
Thing is, now that it is an equal game state, it gets a little bit tougher for him just to walk on his own. He could have been a beacon before, which would have made sense, but now that you're all tied up in this, you don't just want to go in and give away another death just like Apex did.
Sure.
Exertion between the sites will get back in time.
Doors smoke.
He could shut this down on his own.
Will he be able to get ahead of it? Here's them coming. Incendiary to delay. Smoke break, trying to catch the early commitment of Flames. He'll mantle up, Exertion tracks him with some damage.
Eyes on this Brolin flash, it's the only way back in.
Yeah, it has to be perfect. Flash pops, Zywoo misses his shot. Dips back. And still no bomb plant. Zywoo tasked with that. Wants to reload first. 14 seconds as he starts the plant. A boost erected. Unable to find the angle they were hoping for onto the big box.
Oh!
Okay, a wall bang into the legs of Exertion. At the top of that boost, he's clearing through the window as well, and Brolin baits the shot. Beautiful. Now MOUZ have that advantage. Can they really find a 7th here? Flames up close, 30 HP. They're going to double, maybe triple swing. He gets the first. Oh, he gets another. Mezzy closes it down. A hard 4-half all round. 6-6, dead even. Anybody's game. Got an armored P250 for Torgy. Let's get this one started.
Well, they're sticking with the same opening. Aggressive into lower tunnels.
Zywoo and Robs, what a potent pairing to have to get past.
Double stack.
Now MOUZ's pre-aim tested and destroyed. The quad pistol spray.
Yeah, that's just spamming MOUZ 1 right there.
It works out wonderfully. Already you're on the back foot if you're MOUZ.
Well, one's away, the other's still committed.
It's Robs. Confirms Torji's presence towards top mid with that P250, and now Mezzi's got a bit of a fight on his hands as well. Torji stands his ground, can't hit the second head onto Zywoo.
Mezzi has to be careful here.
Doesn't want to lose his sight.
Might have to concede the plant and play the retake in this 4v2.
You're right.
Oh, Exertion's making a move.
Through the smoke. They may not consider this. Zywoo is looking at the potential.
You may as well wait for the fade now. Upper tunnels will be in position. Smoke will fade. You win this fight. That'll be round.
Should be set to collect. And Zywoo delivers. Beautiful. Closes it down. Quad kill and the pistol from Zywoo. A smile on his face. And a pistol next to Vitality's name. And immediate damage from that scout. Rob's tagged up on the cross.
Oh, now Zywoo wants to pick.
Yeah, he's going to try and return the favor with a more lethal version. Straight to the belly button. Oh, plucks the lint, and it's Torji that's tagged as well.
They both hit shots there, so Zywoo and Torji exchanging bullets. The AWP now committed over towards B.
He could be in trouble, Mezzi. They may be closer than he anticipates. They've got that strength in numbers. It's Zelex set up with this AK-47. It just exemplifies the amount of trust and faith MOUZ are putting in this young gun.
Problem for the kid is he's doing it with just Kevlar.
Good point.
So one bullet to the head, and it'll be good night for him. They've been able to route up short. They're going to try and break through this. Flash, turn.
He's such a good position, but Brolan's managed to catch him before he could return his crosshair stable. A dump of the util through the palm, swings off it, catches Torji doing that flashbang dance, and Spinks booked. Ooh, Brolan mantles up, nice double. Could lead to a plant, could lead to more. Ooh, perfect smoke, guises them completely. Could be a well-placed grenade if Zywoo nades this. Brolan and Spinks are in it to win it. Spinks posts his first. Brolan 3 kills deep, a fake.
Maybe they're assuming Robs with a reroute right here. He's not going to try and call the bluff and push the smoke. He's going to play this 1v2 the hard way. You've been able to pull this one out, and that's even with the Zywoo opener. Brolan, he's going to try and grab that AWP, get it for Torji. There it is, picked up. Robs is actually going to allow this to happen. Bomb goes off. Brolan walks away the hero.
Mezzi doing the Apex flash for Apex. He swings 3 on his screen. He commits to the spray, and Zelex will humble him. An important one back from the 18-year-old.
I like this call. Exertion just going to walk out mid to B on the fade of this.
It's going to completely isolate the two of them.
Mezzi believes something is coming. The fact he tucks in tight doesn't just keep on the jiggle, otherwise he would be marooned. Oh, now he's off. The timing's going to be everything here.
Spotted. He's dead. Exertion, beautiful shot. The Galil finds instantaneous headshot.
They're not just erupting into the mid to B right now. Surprising.
Perhaps concerned it could have been stacked up. They're not to know. It's only Robs here.
Yeah, they're playing their advantages right now. They have so much util. If they just regather upper tunnels, set up together, Torji can throw the door smoke. Well, he's staying around mid for the rotation. So Spinks is not really a part of this. Torji, he could be in a bit of trouble here as he throws out another mid to B.
Zywoo feels like he's got him booked here. And he does. Torji removed. That's the bomb Xbox. Zelex quaking in his boots. He's been overlooked. Needs to hold on to that bomb. Fighting tooth and nail for it up against Zywoo, and Zelex converts.
Oh, you know where Robs is. Just go away, get that bomb down.
Yeah, Spinks is clearing it out right now. That late long lurk. They're hesitant. They're taking their sweet time. Worried he could be hanging out towards the doors.
Spinks is clearing A. It's completely clear. Just jump up short, go plant the bomb, get in the site right now. 15 seconds. They're going to make that move. Plenty of time to get it down, but Robs has to save again. He didn't even understand the situation. The MOUZ were really doing their due diligence in this one. Robs, it's going to be hard to hold on to this. Spinks is coming. And Spinks is taking you away. That is everything taken off the board.
And, you know, managing their schedule so that they were to peak at the right time. Are we not seeing that peak?
Oh, these are the type of rounds when Vitality are playing their best Counter-Strike, they win.
Yeah, sure. That's valid. Flamesy's burrowed forward towards the palm with an MP9. He's been spotted out. Attention drawn. Zelex nails it from the lower tunnels on his retreat.
He's top of the scoreboard for MOUZ. This is polished from the kid. He hasn't been a part of these head-to-heads. When we're talking 11-2, don't bring him into the conversation.
He's trying to make it 1-0. By removing Flamesy's aggressive venture early, we might see that same philosophy from MOUZ. Mezzy scout. Oh, he needed that. Finds a headshot onto Brolan.
If TorzY can still get into pit, though, it's just going to limit those peaks. Apex starting to walk, found a timing, but Zelek's still ready. Trade there. AK to be picked up.
That'll do a world of good. Zywoo equipped with the AK, no Kev.
Spinx is going to play on this lurk. He's playing in the smoke. They're creeping up long.
He's so disconnected, but he can still find impact if he finds Robs. Ooh, found by the 5-7, but now they're crossing.
Now they need to play the numbers here. You have to let the bomb go down, allow Robs to come over and play the 3v2.
I think he got info on Zywoo as well. His Molotov's going to delay that plant. That's really going to get hectic now. TorzY doesn't want to plant in a compromised position, so he'll wait it out, fake it out, buys more and more time for Robs to close that gap. Supported by Exertion. MOUZ have that shot from TorzY to equalize. He can't hit the follow-up. Robs is probing forward, but TorzY on the uncrouch nails it. Exertion catches the walk. Zywoo looking for TorzY and gets an AK bullet in his head instead. MOUZ are up to 11 and Xtaz calls an emergency meeting.
Yeah, this is the point where they need to turn it on in this second half of play or the game's getting away from you. YouTube's in the sky. Mezzy sees this.
Comes. Robs primed and ready. Perfect off the flashbang. Mezzy the first one to contribute. It's Robs able for the double dip. Exertion puts him down. The bomb's been spotted on that radar, and with the door smoke up, we should be seeing a 2v3 in the post plant.
And they just won one over towards A. This is not going to be easy for Apex, Flamesy, and Zywoo on the retake.
This gets more and more uncomfortable. At least the smoke's wonky. You get some vision towards the window. Is that where they want to channel you, though? TorzY was hoping for that fight. Replenish on the doors. This is uncomfortable for Vitality. One flash, all they have. Post-plant, big box tunnels, Exertion playing for the win. Here comes those flashbangs. TorzY not affected, needs to track him. Nails Flamesy on the entrance. Apex tries to find the trade, but TorzY rotting the clock. It's good from Exertion, heavy damage.
No kit.
They've got no kit and no chance. It's MOUZ up to 12. On Dust 2 no less versus their demon, the team they couldn't seem to beat.
And Spinx gets to play his own minigame on the other side of the map with his lurks. Robs is mid to B play.
Nowhere. Apex was on the line. Now Mezzy needs to time this to perfection. Zelex has found Robs on B. Good one from TorzY. That's the trade. B's open for business. And TorzY's just racked up a double. Oh, Zywoo couldn't handle the farmhouse. Exertion puts him in the dirt. MOUZ set to collect. A crazy win as well with a scoreline like this. Not even close. Unless Flamesy can piece this one together, finds himself the upgrade, 2 of them low. You've got to go. No kit, concerned about lurks. But MOUZ coming in with no pressure, up against all the pressure on the other side of the server, and that pressure is crushing Vitality. One back from Flamesy. Both of them now noted. He knows where they are. He'd need to hit the transfer. And Xertion denies. That is dominance on Dust 2 against Vitality. A feather in their cap. We need 3.
Damn, that's going to feel damn good. The fact that you do that with a force buy and then a run to close. Vitality went missing. I'm going to love to see more of this lurk game between Robs and Spinx, right? It is getting
like
a bit silly, but it's crazy.
Simultaneously being fought. You've got these guys fighting Banana. And it gets hot and heavy. Nice one on the fadeaway. Mezzy's kept Vitality level. Oh, okay, Mezzy. He has been a beacon of light in the dark time for Vitality.
Oh, that bomb on the back of Exertion, he can still head over towards A. Take a look at the radar. You can see that Robs is playing over towards Trash, so he's actually foregoing the side if they do want to try and finish through halls. But Spinx, by clearing out Boiler, looks like he'll group up with Exertion top mid. If Robs gets nothing done here, MOUZ are then favored for the pistol.
It's been rough for Robs. Impact on this pistol gets a sound cue indication.
Yeah, this is smart from him, not giving away the kill. He got the information for free. Oh!
It gets a kill for free as well. Exertion was just rounding the corner. He times it to perfection. Spinx in the clutch.
Slowed him down. This is nice. He should just go for the plant here, Spinx.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Does get that bomb planted. Extra cash in a round loss. But is it certain that it's a round loss? Robs groups up for the strength in numbers. He's trying to isolate these fights, and he does get a fair one up to Robs, but Robs closes it down. Impactful double out of Robs.
I wouldn't be celebrating too hard if I'm Vitality just yet. It's this second round conversion that cost you on Dust 2. Cast smoke here, so they could pop through this, right? It is crazy, but that's what you have to be wary of if you're this top banana defense. The idea that they could just come piping through this.
And Flamesy's going to call for a flash from MOUZ when he deems it necessary.
They are going to hit B. Smokes are in the air.
Here we go. Flamesy doesn't get the flash out in time. MOUZ dips into the site, support as well provided. It's Apex.
This is desperate.
Throwing bullets down range does do significant damage to a couple of them, but the pivot is possible.
They didn't have a lurk. It was all 5 in banana, so they don't actually know what lies on the other side. They drew the rotation, but they're going to play the mid round, and I like this. This is where Vitality have to scramble, say, okay, they're not in.
Has to be perfect from this MP9. Otherwise, this second round's going away from Vitality. Zywoo's found the clawback, confirms the bomb's location. 35 seconds, they start to accelerate around the short side. Robs has done damage to Torji, gets another through the smoke. Exertion low, perfect reposition from Zywoo. It looks like the second round is theirs. Just Torji to try and get a couple more kills. Zywoo denies 3 kills on the MP9.
And there's the roll, right? There's the conversion. That's the basics. That's what's going to win you a major.
Robs is going to be anti. It's all about that timing. Zywoo gets the info. Here comes the pressure. 3 members of MOUZ trying to take some space, and there's Zywoo with 2 back. Robs, the unknown entity, swings in with nothing. Empty hands for Robs. Apex is in sight. It's a 1 versus 3 right now for him on the site.
Flames is low and has an SMG. It's all on Apex.
It's just Apex. They're looking for him. It's Exertion trying to do the
nice
clears. Beautiful clears to get this gun round flowing. To prove to themselves they can take them on this 3rd deciding map.
Just get a gun and get out, Flames. Be able to buy into the next. This was a bit of a bonus, but there's no point giving a 1v3 a go so early.
Zywoo starts off with a decent spawn heading B.
No extinguish.
Ooh, still gets Exertion on his first aggress. Zywoo gets his 9th kill and first blood drawn in favor of Vitality. Oh, over the top. Yeah, you've lost your head. Apex gets an involuntary haircut from the Swede.
Spink's been pretty active here. Applies pressure towards A with a long smoke. The rest of his team grouped up top banana, now juggling util for the execute. 2 on the site.
This looks sketchy.
They're going to pop through.
Yeah, Flamesy has to tug. He's faffing with his nades. Needs that first headshot, but Brolin is so damn sharp right now. It's Zywoo back. Removes Brolin, plays forward ahead of the Flames. Zelex draws attention. It's Torji that profits. Team play on display from MOUZ.
If MOUZ can't shave one through the smoke, it's going to have to be the save here. Robs is still over towards A, likely worried about that cat and mouse game of the Sphinx lurk we're talking about. That's going to be 2 consecutive for MOUZ.
And one of them's already got double-digit frags. Zywoo's been spotted.
He's under a lot of pressure right now, Zywoo.
Relayed. Robs calls for the flashbang long. No one's home. It's all short-centric. One towards the apartments. That's a clean headshot from Zywoo. His rifle primed and ready and put to good use. Nothing from Robs. The cavalry charge is over. Zywoo down eventually. And the site has been seized. No rush for Torji.
Apex has a lot of util for this retake.
Dodgy smoke. Does his job.
They're gravitating towards this.
Exertion plays forward. He's hearing all of this. Smoke implies they want to walk on through, but there's a pick from Spinks. Catches Flamesy through Boiler. Looking set for a dead even 3-3.
Yeah, they have to just back off again, so this is very well done from MOUZ. Zywoo playing Pit and not Robs. So Rob's out of position. And you've seen Vitality when things have, I don't want to say started to go wrong, but maybe when they haven't been putting in as much prep or practice.
Again, they're trying this kind of barrel smoke. It didn't work out for the previous. Spinks in bedroom might have a fight here on his hands. An armored 5-7 as he's throwing his Molotov. Perfectly timed from Robs. Read like a book. Zywoo could catch another. Zelex was lining up his smoke grenade. Zywoo is playing for that fight. But it's a big fight here on Flamesy. Oh, crouching around the corner. Flamesy felt like he should have had that.
There's no go off of that. So they've drawn one back. They've tied it up 4-4. And it's actually Vitality who look to be rotating heavily towards B. Apex is chasing Ghost right now with some of these mid-rounds. They're just going to turn their attention towards long side. They could still shut this down. They're ahead of the smoke.
Zywoo's Deeg, and then Robs with the
Robs is heading B.
They're
They're putting all... This is... They don't have any read of the situation, Vitality.
Yeah, and he's just fallen off the angle. It's Zywoo alone on A.
He's lucky they're not up short yet, right? The fact that they're routing through apartments does give the opportunity for Rops to get back over, and Mezzi's coming too.
Just in time.
Exertion's gone back banana just to throw a fat flash to keep them interested. You have to call the gamble right now, Vitality. You can't be between both sides.
Oh, and he gets the info with the lethality. Crushes Torji, crushes MOUZ. Rops and Zywoo defend their site valiantly.
Okay. Felt like it's been a long time between those, right? Dust 2, there was the crazy moment from Zywoo on the scout, so we'll add another one of those to the Vitality account.
He's a little multi-kill machine.
Playing through this mid smoke, this is fast, this is an A-rush.
Charging with the Mag-10. Mezzi, Rob's begging for help. Quick tap from the first AK, but that's the trade Zelix needed to provide. Nice transfer. Torji pulls him back into a 3-on-2, bomb loose. Gets the chance to scoop it up and pause.
They can reset, they've done this so early. Crazy pace change. That's a shove into the middle of the table. Now,
Mezzi saved them with a double there.
Brolin and Torji together for this. Torji and Exertion, they were winning a bunch of these on Dust 2.
Look how safe Zywoo was playing this. They have no idea. And he's going to get it just at the perfect moment. Trade from Brolin, but distracted. Apex erupts.
That's now an eco, so he knows that was worth 2. Vitality know they need some space back, right? You can't sit in the black box with brackets control as well as top banana, so they throw in some nades, but they know that Brolin can edge this. So is there a wave to sweep in and really clear it out?
Bro, he is fully committed. On the other side of half wall, he's going to play on the fade, or the smoke break didn't expose him.
This is nice play from Brolin.
Yeah, right? You'd imagine he's going to catch them completely off guard, unawares. It's like we're thinking about it. Of course he is.
They're forced into A right now.
Considers it now, channeled up to the short side. Robs has done a lot of damage, unable to find the kills. He's got Mezzi in that crossfire. It's going to be very hard for MOUZ to break this. coldzera and Pit, an iconic setup. Hang on, Apex gets caught through the smoke. And then Exertion can wrap on through. The pressure is amplified. Robs needs to step up, and he's doing exactly that. Just knocking off heads. Effortless from Mr. Cool.
We're getting that superstar output out of these two gentlemen right now.
Torji joins Spink's boiler side, and they'll try and take some bracket space off of this. Here comes that clash they've been waiting for. Spinks will swing, meets them both. Information flows for Torji and Zelix. And that's the peak he wanted. Zywoo jumps into Torji's orb. Mezzi on this long side. Zelix has got his number. He knows what's up. Perseverance, patience, and rewarded. Zelix, Brolin, everyone on MOUZ connecting. It's what Cyclone wanted off this timeout. A 4th round to work with. Prior to the swap of the sides, bombs moving back towards A.
Oh, this could be problematic. Apex hedging over as well.
Could get weird.
Surely Torji has him dead to rights out apps.
Think, right? His back is turned. Apex arrives on the library side, and yeah, headshot from Zelix puts it all onto the shoulders of Robs, and he's unable to stop him. Zelix with a 3K puts MOUZ in somewhat of a position to put up a fight as we swap sides. 3rd map, it's a decider. Are Vitality really going to take down MOUZ again?
You can see here highlighted by the Obs team this forward stance. As he needs to be careful over on logs. Spots out Brolin top banana. This is the util.
Spots the shoulder, nails the head.
One click.
Spinks is dead.
Now the nades come into play. Could just be short molly, moto molly. Short smoke, moto smoke, and a pit molly.
Well, now you've been spotting out Zelix. They're trying to bait him in, though. It's Torji that gets overlooked, now overwhelmed. Turns tail, needs help of Exertion, does nail the first one, but now Flamesy's coming for you, needs to track the head, runs out of bullets, he's going for the knife kill! Apex steals it away, but that's Vitality's round! Gets hectic on the way in.
That 1-1 bucket today was absolutely stacked. All right, as mentioned, Torji's AWP is out. They are starting 4 strong B. Is this for an actual contest, or is this just a dumb nades?
Oh yeah, perfect nades into the face. Mezzi cut out of the round. Exertion, he returned fire through that smoke. He's very lucky to get away with his life there. 1 extra bullet and he's a dead man. Understandably, it creates some distance between him and those nades.
A bomb down T stairs will need to be picked up. Flames is coming back over now. Rops is selling a little bit of something over towards A with his presence.
He's going to keep 3 players here. Spinks is going to be behind that smoke as it fades, though.
It's a good job. He's forcing out util. Oh,
Brolin.
And Xerxion's low.
Yeah, after that early spam from Apex, so he is in trouble. Rob's confirmed Spink still lingers on the site on A. He's keeping him very, very busy. Torji finally removes him, so now they can rotate, but the site's already lost.
But they smoke coffins and not CT. They've just picked one up.
Smoke perfectly placed by Zywoo. He's not necessarily going to contain them, but you feel like a pillock if you run through that smoke without some team synergy. Zywoo calls banana clear. No need for that flashbang. Apex holds on to it for Flamesy's call. To respect the full 20
they don't have a kit. They can't get into this. There's two, and he's picked that up. Right, he's picked that up there as pushing through. They've given it a good go here today, MOUZ. The fact you won Dust 2, the fact you pushed it to a third, respect.
But this Inferno is brutal.
There you go. So he's taking his chances, but punished for it.
Just like that, pops on up, tried his aggress. And ahead of this, Zywoo just wants to fight. Do you dare? Zelex does, swings into Zywoo's crosshair, Spinks to pick up the slack. They're advancing into Exertion and Spinks here on A. Looking to end it efficiently. That's a fight you gotta win. Exertion still able to find Apex through that smoke for the trade. Smoke already broken and he can't find the kill. Mezzy can! Third map that all will read Vitality. Dominance on display in that third. They'll always have that Dust 2. But I think you're right, Chad. It will still read. This is a team MOUZ struggle to beat, even if the roster has changed, even if Brolin returns just for this major run. He's down, and it's a 13-4, a statement in the third.
That's the result everybody was expecting. For me, this conversation is about MOUZ and pushing that of Vitality. The fact they've gone the distance, Major Rookie in the server.